Man, it is Monday. I am a new father and I'm tired and I can't talk. I apologize. Something else I also wondered. Oh my God, I just forgot. You ever do that? Oh my gosh. You ever like go to the internet and then right when you get to the internet, you forget? The LA Beast put a video out there that is pretty accurate. He's upset at Pepsi for not distributing Crystal Pepsi as good. And I think his frustration is warranted. The distribution of this drink has been awful. You can't find it anywhere. They only let you win it on a contest, and then they put a press release out that said it was going to come out August 8th, which is today. I've gone from store to store and none of the managers even know about this drink. You ask them if they've got it and they repeat it to you like they're asking you a question. Crystal Pepsi? No, we don't have that. Go to the LA Beast and he puts a phone number up to the consumer line for Pepsi, and you can let them know that you want it in your area. Somebody at Pepsi said that they were going to be testing the markets to see if they want to bring it back permanently. I just feel like that's about as inaccurate as a Nielsen rating or a Nielsen rating survey. If Doug down the street isn't drinking Crystal Pepsi, they survey him, so they say, oh, that must represent everybody. Well, I'm drinking Crystal Pepsi, and I live down the street from Doug. The stores, the stores don't even know. That means Pepsi is dropping the ball. Pepsi will try to blame the vendors. Well, if the vendors don't order it, then we can't send it to the stores. How do the vendors know that they can order it unless Pepsi gets the word out to all the vendors? So it seems like Pepsi is dropping the ball. I'm not a Pepsi associate or anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. But if I'm a vendor, how am I going to know, oh, hey, Crystal Pepsi is back out? If I'm not like on the internet 24/7. That's the only people that really know that Crystal Pepsi is back out are those that scour the net like I do. I was at 7-Eleven the other day, and I talked to a Pepsi guy that was delivering the products, and he didn't know. I asked him about Pitch Black, but then I also brought up Crystal Pepsi. He didn't know. So if the Pepsi guys on the truck don't know about it, how are the vendors in 7-Eleven going to know about it? That's right, sales. I'm not going to compete with the LA Beast or whoever. I used to write Pepsi from the late 90s. I know for a fact in 2000 I was writing Pepsi saying that bring back Crystal Pepsi. So I've been on this bring back Crystal Pepsi before YouTube. Anyway, you've got it. And each response was, thank you for your interest in Pepsi products. At this time we don't have any plans to bring back Crystal Pepsi because of low sales. Low sales wasn't the word they used, but they said the sales were down. One time I went and I bought a chocolate cherry diet Dr. Pepper. That's right, it existed. Look for it. It was awesome. And they rang it up as a Coke. So, to anybody out there that knows vendors or knows how things work, if the people at convenience stores, a lot of them are teenagers and they don't care, ring up a drink as a different drink, will that go back to Pepsi or Dr. Pepper or Coke and confuse them? Will the numbers be confused? If I buy Pepsi, they ring it up as Dr. Pepper. Is Pepsi going to miss that number? I hope I'm asking that right. I hope y'all know what I mean. Go to Google, search contact Walmart corporate, and that'll take you to the contact page. Send your request. Copy your request in your queue, and then do the same thing for Target, Tom Thumb, 7-Eleven, and send them your request. Say, I live in this such and such area. Please order Crystal Pepsi. Sending an email sometimes is like throwing a bottle in the ocean and hoping that it reaches its destination. So go in the stores, and if it's a worker, that's the same thing as an email. Say, hey, is your manager on staff, or can I write a note, request form? Walmart has request forms up at the front. So does Albertsons, and request it. Write it down on that request form, or speak to the manager directly and say, hey, Crystal Pepsi, please order it. I was looking for images of Crystal Pepsi, and all these other drinks came up. Pepsi Blue, Pepsi Holiday Spice, Pepsi Ice Cream, which is really weird. And if you look for that, you might just find things for, Pepsi floats. But there was a flavor, a Pepsi ice cream flavor. It was only in Germany or somewhere over, not in the States. Why doesn't... I wish every summer and holiday, Pepsi would bring back some drink that they canceled. Because there's obviously a following. I mean, I read the Pepsi Blue sucked, but I also read by just as many people that they loved it. And so bring back your canceled drinks. That would be awesome, as limited editions. So I don't know if you do it as a limited edition, if you wouldn't experience poor sales, or if it wouldn't hurt you as bad. Man, it is Monday. I am a new father, and I am tired, and I can't talk. I apologize. The end.